Yeah, I felt that our defensive intensity was right on point, and I think it dictated the game, and I was really pleased with our intensity defensively. I think it created a lot of offense for us.
You guys want to start with questions? If there's anything Andrea wants to get them out of here.
Andrea, okay after that? Or what's it better?
Oh yeah, it was just, I always get hit nervous, but I'm pretty sure it was my own teammate. Olivia got me with the elbow, so yeah.
Now, it seemed like early on there was definitely an emphasis on going inside and really attacking George Washington's interior. So that opened up for you, made it easy for you on the outside. Is that something that going in, that was an area you were going to kind of attack?
Yeah, absolutely. Last game we had 40 points in the paint, so that was definitely a goal of ours to attack that. And another one was to keep them out. So I think once going inside, it softens up the outside. We're going to get some shots.
Sam, you really started out strong. I don't know if it, being back home did something or what, or you just thought about the start of the game.
I think, as Coach Jabir said, that the defensive mentality and focus was there, and offense just kind of came. I'm not really sure we ran anything really well in the beginning, but it was just moving the ball around and getting people open. So it was fun. I love playing on this court. So.
This, Andrea, how about a lot of different people stepped up today? I mean, there was big spurts of the second half when four starters were sitting there.
Well, our bench plays a huge role in our success, so that's what makes our team so great. It's just any player, any day can just step up and do some big things for us, and that's what makes us so great.
You guys good?
Yeah.
Thank you. Slide over.
Coach, after Bonaventure game, I know you were less than pleased with your defense. I guess you talk a little bit about what you stepped up and obviously what you had the girls focus on?
That was a long time ago, it seems like.
Yeah.
I think we're kind of mercurial. I mean, and that's what makes me nervous when the games start. I'm not quite sure who's going to show up defensively and how intense we're going to be and how we're going to rebound and rotate and things like that. So when we started out the game, that was a big emphasis point that we made with the kids in the locker room and yesterday in practice, and really wanting to start our offense with our defense. So, I mean, I think it's gotten better. And for the year, I think percentage-wise, overall, we've been pretty good, holding people around 34, 35% of the field, and out-rebounding the majority of the people we played. We got out-rebounded today, and mostly that came in the second half. So, I think one of the things that we have to learn to do is take people's best punch, because you know, when you're the ranked team and you're the favorite, it's not something we're used to, I don't think. And so you're always going to get people's best shot. And sometimes we don't respond very, very well, especially at the beginning of the second half. You know, you have a lead and you're feeling pretty good about yourself, and then they come out swinging, and sometimes we back down and we need to step up and give it back.
Talk about Hoover's game a little bit, and what she does for you guys.
She's one of the best players I've ever coached. She's one of the toughest kids I've ever been around. There's no drama, no nonsense. She just, you know, you tell her what you want her to do, and she just goes and does it. And I wish we had 10 of her. I mean, she's just has a kind of old school, get it done mentality, and nothing flashy, just tough as nails.
But when she got popped in the nose, she came over the sidelines. I don't know if you reached out to her or something. She didn't want to be part of it. Or
I kept asking her if she was okay. I was just trying to get a smile, and she pushed me and told me to get the heck away from her. And so So, I just wanted to make sure she was okay. Sometimes she lies to me, and I wanted to make sure that, you know, there wasn't a concussion or anything like that.
Coach, going on the topic earlier, obviously with, you know, the depth you have on your team, you know, at any point in time, a certain player, anybody can step up and really be the, you know, the leader on the team during the game. How do you keep that focus, rather, you know, knowing that, or is that just the team holding itself accountable?
I think there's an accountability in everything we do, where we try to have an accountability in everything. So, and that's the beauty of how we play, and that's also the curse of how we play, because you know, from day to day, you don't know who's going to show up consistently. So, but I think no matter who's out there, when you're out there, you're held to a certain standard, and we try to make sure that we maintain that standard throughout. So that's consistent, and then whoever's out there, it's just their job to play at that level.
How about Sam MacKay's play today? She had some good moments, a couple of turnovers.
Yeah, you know, I think she shot it really well. She had some very timely buckets. I don't think she made the greatest decisions today, but I still think she's the motor that, you know, drives us, and you know, and she had 5 assists, and so, you know, she's smart as heck. She knows the nuances of the game very, very well. Sometimes she gets a little excited, and today, really, I mean, she hasn't turned it over very much throughout the course of the year, and today was a bit of an exception.
She might have grown up in Columbus, but she fashions herself a Philly girl, right?
She was very proud of being born and raised in Philly. She will tell you that day in and day out. And there's something to that, because I think if you're a point guard, I think if, you know, Philly point guards are special. I've always thought that when I coached back at Siena. I thought kids that come out of Philly have a little bit of a nuance to the game. They understand the game. They're passionate about it in a way that a lot of other kids aren't. I've always felt that way about Philly point guards, and I think she fits that description.
You guys good?
Thank you very much.